Hi, my name is Dawson Kennedy. I live in between Clarkson and Statesboro, about halfway there, or in between the two.
Is that
Um,
in Florida or North Carolina?
Georgia, southeast Georgia, like middle of nowhere. About 45 minutes away from Savannah, Georgia. I know everybody knows where that is. Um, I'm a parts manager for J.C. Lewis Ford, which is odd because I don't drive any Fords.
Yeah, pretty
I
next to
did
Ford.
have a Ford that was really fast and pretty badass, but I never drove it, and Kaylee drove it more than I did. And yeah, Kaylee is my girlfriend. We've been together for 8 years. Um,
It's time to get married, ain't
on to the next question.
it?
Um,
He said, "Why is this a good thing?"
I mean, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell were like dating for 30 years. Why mess up anything? It's doing great. She has 4 kids. One's already moved out, and the other girls are here one week with their dad the next week. So I have a girlfriend on the weekends because she drives a semi truck, so it works out great.
How tall is she and how much does she weigh?
She's like 5 foot tall and weighs like 110 pounds soaking wet, fully clothed. It's quite hilarious to see her get out of a semi truck. But she does good. She kills it. I mean, she's an instructor
She
and
really does.
um, and she's a ambassador, trucking ambassador for Women in Trucking. She goes to all their events and all the semi truck shows, which I'm kind of jealous of because I've never been to one, but I want to. Um, yeah, she's killing it. She does great.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your vehicle collection currently.
Um, there's that one. It's honestly, I love it more than anything. It's my '96 Toyota Tacoma extended cab V6. I traded it for a '04 Yukon Denali XL that I had that I never drove. It literally sat in my yard for like 3 years. And dude was like, "Hey, you wanna?" Or found out he wanted the trade, and I was like, "Yeah, dang right." So
You're welcome.
yeah, I love it. It's wonderful. I have a '06 crew cab Silverado. That's bagged on 24s. All infamous suspension. 6 liter 408E transmission. 17 Suburban. It's lowered 3.5 on 24s, and then I'm
Gold
building.
24s at that.
Huh?
Gold 24s
Yeah,
at
some
that.
bronze 24s. It's nice looking. It's white, and yeah,
We actually get a lot of questions asked about that one that's sitting in the background.
Kaylee absolutely loves it. Um,
I mean, it reminds her of her job driving a school bus.
yeah, pretty much. And she needs a land yacht to haul that football team of her kids around. Um, then I built in November, which is Kaylee's oldest daughter, a 2-door Blazer. It's like a 2000, I think it is. We've lowered it, put the Envoy front clip on it, um, cow induction hood, completely changed the interior. Like there's nothing stock about the interior. It's all black now, new carpet, suede headliner, painted interior pieces. Swapped it from um, column shift to console shift and all that good stuff. We're gonna paint it. I let her pick out the color. It's a BMW San Marino blue. And then
If you go back a little bit, there's a video where he started on that. He painted all the door jambs and all that, but it hasn't been painted yet.
no, we've been
We're waiting
busy.
on our painter at the moment.
Yeah, we've been
So I
busy.
can.
And a '99 Tahoe. It's like OBS Tahoe. It would belong to my best friend Jason. Um, it belonged to my best friend Jason. He passed away of cancer about 5 or 6 years ago, I think it was. Um, and his family and his partner left me the Tahoe, and I get to finish it. It was first vehicle I ever did all over the paint job, and I painted it 2-tone. And he had the interior done, and so I'm gonna eventually do it. So I think that's all of them for
Tell us a
now.
little bit about Jason.
Uh, Jason, Jason Jones, everybody knew him as Lolo.
If you look at the tag on Dawson's crew cab,
it says for Lolo, and everybody thinks it's because it's a lowrider or lowered vehicle. No, it's actually, that was his nickname, is Lolo. He was actually once my brother-in-law, and then they got divorced. Then we was literally like my best friend. Then he got diagnosed with leukemia, and he passed away. And that's literally why I never take this off ever.
Show what it is. No.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see that or not.
I don't know if you can see that, but
Oh, I can't zoom in on it.
okay. And then that, I have that actually. A lot of
Step
people,
over there to the camera and show them that.
a lot of people think that I have that on my bow tie on my.
It's a rhino.
It's a rhino.
You can't tell what it is.
Oh.
There you go. It was kind of blurry.
A lot of people think that, or it's on my bow tie of my Silverado. A lot of people think I had it wrapped. No, I painted it. Because whenever he first got diagnosed with cancer, he was like, "Don't worry," because I was upset as hell. He told me, he's like, "I'm tough. I'm like a rhino. I got this." That didn't work out, but
He gave a good fight though.
yes, he did. He beat it, and it came back, and it came back really, really strong. And
Same thing happened to my grandma. She beat it the first time, and the second time she didn't know.
yeah, he come back, and it was like July, I think, July or August when it came back, and then he passed away in October. So
It happened so fast, man.
very rough.
All right. So, what's your future plans for this thing, or do you want to say yet?
I'm gonna put a hood on it tonight.
I thought it looks pretty cool without the hood myself.
I love it. It looks cool without the hood, but there's a chance of rain at the end of the week, so I don't want it to do that, mess up
How
anything.
many miles have you put on it since Saturday? Couple hundred?
Well, it's a 60 miles here, so that's about 120. Yeah, a couple hundred.
No problem. Well, you had one problem.
I had one problem. Whenever we did the front end swap, because it's a 96 and I put the 01 to 04 front clip on it, when you change the radiator support and the radiator bolts, two at the top, two at the bottom. We didn't put the bottom bolts in, so it let the radiator kind of do this number here.
Hey,
And-
guess who helped him on the radiator swap? It
Um,
was Chandler.
it was
Blame it on Chandler again.
Chandler's fault.
It's always Chandler's fault.
Everything is Chandler's fault.
Poor dude. Most of the time
Um,
he's not even here, but he was actually here for that one.
He was here for that one. But when the radiator did this, the lower radiator hose went this, and it lost all the coolant, and it shut off. It got really hot, and
It's Toyota though.
it's a Toyota, so
Whistling Diesel proved you cannot kill it.
you can't kill it. Literally, it was burning hot, and I let it cool off, put coolant in it, and crunk it up, and went to work and changed the new hose and put a new cap on it, and did a coolant flush and changed the oil, and everything's great. I did a pressure test today, and no coolant leaks. I do want to body it, hopefully one day. I don't really want to run big wheels because I want to do keep it mini trucking style. I don't want to go like an older mini trucking style. I don't want to go like gigantic wheels, like 18 or 20s most in the front.
So if you're watching this video and you have a Toyota like that, this body drop, what did you do with the radiator? Because it literally hangs below the bumper and is touching the hood.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming you have to get a shorter radiator to body drop it, but I'm not sure. So hey, y'all hit them comments and let us know that.
we really want to know that because I'm afraid I'm going to bust the radiator if I hit something hard.
Oil pan's already on its way out.
Yeah, I already hit the oil pan.
So we got a new oil pan.
Yeah, I have a
We got
spare
to
one of
section
those.
it. I talked to my cousin about it because he's really good with a TIG welder about doing it, but I haven't got it to him yet. I reckon we'll wait till you drag a hole in.
Yeah, I have an extra one. They're easy to get a hold of, so. And I'm gonna paint it and do something. I am gonna do something with the bed probably. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm either gonna work with what I got on that bed, or if I can find a good bed in good shape, I'll just buy one. And then I'm not gonna do much to the interior. I say that, but I'll probably go retarded. But I put new carpet in it, Pathfinder seats, had this whole center console made, due to Roadie Fab, if you need anything for hard body parts, or he got some Tacoma parts, he is awesome.
He is very awesome.
Really, really good. If you look at Chandler's Square Body Ranger, it's just like that almost, except I've sent him some dimensions. I was like, hey, can you extend it like 10 inches or 11 inches, and then make it where I can put my 2 bag gauges and then my tank gauge? And he's like, sure. Sent me some diagrams and made it. Like, I'm going to getting it. Kevin's getting it painted, and then going to paint it a different color.
Don't tell him the color.
I'm not going to tell the color. It's going to be painted a different color. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Something I've never done before.
We've had experience painting all over, but it's pretty drastic color change.
Yeah, I've never had anything this drastic.
All right, anything else you want to talk about? Drawing a blank, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, I got rid of, doing that one, and then the Silverado, we'll end up body dropping it. And I already got the wheels.
We have it framed.
The frame's over there, you've seen in the videos. You see it.
It's been sitting there for like 2 years.
You see it. Everybody keeps always asking me or giving me hell about it. I was like, I don't care. Like, I have something to drive. I have a few vehicles to drive. I'm not worried about it.
Well, I'll be honest. I was really ready to get this Toyota together so that you would have a bag truck to drive when we took the Silverado apart.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you're going to have it completely built before we take the Silverado apart.
But you see it in the background. There's more stuff we're probably gonna add to it.
Oh, there's boxes and boxes.
Yeah, I have lots and
boxes
lots of parts.
stuff.
I've been buying parts for like a couple years
He
for it.
basically could buy like a cab and like some front fenders, and he wouldn't even have to take his other truck apart.
Pretty much. I have a whole nother bed for it, everything. And then it'll be on like 26-inch Raceline Commanders. I love those wheels. Probably
yeah, we left here in South Georgia and drove in his F-150 to Katy, Texas.
This is right outside of Houston.
To our buddy Zach's house. We showed up at that dude's house at like 7 in the morning, and I think he thought we were playing about coming out there. We drove all night Friday night from South Georgia to the other side of Houston, and we showed up at Zach's house. Zach owns Gageworks.
Gageworks.
He can rebuild your gauge clusters. Check him out on Facebook.
He's really, really good.
Like
a really good dude.
Came out both legs fully sleeved, tattooed.
Yes.
He came out and was like, well, I guess we can pull it in here and start taking the wheels off. Then he didn't even have the wheels off.
No, the wheels are still on.
So we backed the truck in the garage, and it was literally the tailgate's about to hit the wall, and the front bumper is about to hit the garage door. And we jacked it up and took the wheels off. And loaded them in the truck, went to Harbor Freight and got some straps.
Everybody will say straps. I mean, thick stranded metal cable, because I don't know if you've ever seen the theft in Houston, but it's very high. And yeah, I was not trying to get my wheels jacked in Houston after I just bought them. But literally, like I told him, I couldn't find any wheels, and nobody wanted to sell them. They'd always
Everybody
say,
wants to trade.
yeah, everybody wants to trade, or be like, yes, here's a price. All right, cool, I'll come get them. And then they'd like ghost me. So I messaged Zach, and I was like, you still got these wheels? He's like, yeah, you want to buy them? I said, yes, I'll be there like Thursday or Friday. He's like, really? Yeah, I'm on the way.
It ended up being Saturday morning.
I'm leaving after work. He's like, okay. So we left and did that. And then the Tahoe, I'll probably that's going to be a really, really long project. I'm going to go stupid with that one.
You know who else has got a Tahoe?
Yeah, Dylan.
Dylan, who's never going to put it together.
He's got a 2-door Tahoe that's already bodied and all the hard work, most of the hard work done, that it's just going to sit there and rot. Love you, Dylan.
We really don't. But that trip to Texas, we left here. He picked me up at like 8 o'clock Friday night.
Yeah.
We drove from here to Houston, picked the wheels up, went to Harbor Freight, got straps, left there, went to Extensive, checked that out, bought some shirts. If you've ever been to Houston, if you've never been to Houston, and you do ever go and you go to Extensive, there's taco trucks literally everywhere.
Every street corner.
Some parking lots have more than one.
Like it's literally like you pull up, leave out of Extensive, and go to the main road. at the red light, there's a taco truck on every corner.
We asked the lady at Extensive, was like, which one's the best? She said, whichever one's got the longest line that day.
Yep.
So we hit up like 3 or 4 of them.
They sell tacos in the gas station, and then go to the next red light or stop sign or four-way. There's taco trucks at every one, and literally like they ate and they were eating. I was like, I'm gonna go over to this horrible, rickety, janky looking one that looks sketchy as hell, but I walked up. He didn't speak a word of English, but they were probably the best tacos I've ever had in my life. They're amazing.
So we got back from that trip and we were telling like Dan and Chandler and them about it, and they didn't believe us. They were like, yeah, whatever. There's like a few tacos.
They thought we were exaggerating.
Well, then a few months later, we went to Lone Star Throwdown. We flew out there, and we got a rental. And the first place we went was too extensive. We were having an open house that day, and they were just dumbfounded at all. I mean, they were just like, y'all, I thought y'all were playing. No, they're literally everywhere.
No, everywhere.
I really just want to drive to Houston just to eat tacos again.
I really would. It's like,
it's 1,000 miles. We could probably do that next weekend.
I'll pretty much be down for that.
I've been looking at Marketplace trying to find some wheels.
Just for a reason to go over there.
So.
Like I took Kaylee to LST one year, and then like she said the same thing. She's like, "Holy crap,
they're everywhere!"
They're everywhere. But yes, that's it.
All right. What other vehicles you got? You got side by side.
We have a Kawasaki Mule Pro FXT, like the 6-seater.
The old man buggy.
Yeah, because it was literally when I went to go buy. Brandon went and bought his buggy, the gigantic thing over there.
That I'm pretty sure the kids broke this weekend.
The one that you see in the video where he flipped it and rolled it over in the pond. Yeah, that one. Then he said, "All right, you got to go get one." So literally nobody had one.
This was COVID.
Yeah, this was during COVID. Nobody had one. Nobody had one in stock that I could ride around and then take Kaylee's girls with us. So walked into Planet Cycle, Kawasaki shop local to us. They said, I asked them if they had one. They're like, yeah, we just happened to get 2. I said, okay, I'll take one of those. And
then like 3 hours later, we're putting a lift on it. No, not really. It was a couple of weeks.
It was a couple of weeks, but literally we drove it around here once or twice, and then I had ordered a lift kit. And I think I overdid it. I've never lifted anything in my life. I've always lowered everything. And I ordered
32s don't fit a mule.
No.
So Dawson shows up with a bracket lift and some 32s. I was like, that's not going to end well.
No.
It didn't. We had to put forward and rearward control arms on it.
Yeah, we changed the control arms and put the bracket lift, and with the tires and all that, I think it lifted it like...
It went up like 6 inches.
And it was more than that.
It was freaking huge for a mule.
Yeah, it was gigantic. Like, people look at it and like, oh God, that's a mule. Yeah.
And it ain't got no portals on it.
No, it
and
doesn't.
somehow I used to could drive around him on the highway at wide open speed, and by lifting it and putting taller tires on it, it re-geared it, and now it'll run like 65 miles an hour.
Yeah,
it's freaking
it's
nature.
right at 60, so at downhill. But yeah, it does pretty good.
All right, man, let's get off here. If y'all like this video, we're gonna do a couple more. We'll try to do the whole crew and let everybody
that way
kind of tell a little story and
get to know us.
Yeah, get to know us, man, because we run into a lot of people at shows, and I met a guy. That's Chandler rolling in behind us, messing up our video.
Yeah,
always.
Chandler's fault.
Me and Rance met a guy at Southern Tradition named Tommy Flanagan, and the dude come up, and you could tell he was kind of nervous to talk to us. We were just sitting there in tent hanging out, and he come up and like he had his little boy with him, man, and it made my whole day because his little boy just kind of lit up. And we're not nothing special, man. We just some dudes that's out here building trucks and recording it and having fun,
doing retarded stuff.
But anyway, we if you see us at a show, man, come up and talk to us. We down to earth people.
And if I act like I don't know you, or act like who the hell are you coming up and talking to? I just don't know you. Introduce yourself. A couple people did that at Mini Nats this past year. And then the Play Loud show we went to a few weeks ago.
Yeah, like I had more people come up at that little show than any big show that I've been to. And was like, hey man, what's up? Man, I know you, but you don't know me. And it's like, well, what's your name?
Well,
and
hey.
then, like I met all kind of new people. So, but Yeah, come up and give us a shout, man. We're gonna get Chandler in a video, Dan in a video. I'll shoot one. Probably get Jose over here. I want to get Jeff in one. Rance is gonna be a great one. We may
That
have
one
to
will be
have the
interesting.
edit. We may have to have the edit button.
We need a bleep button on that one.
And then there's Chandler in the background with his truck island. He won't switch it off. I guess he knew we blamed him earlier.
Chandler's fault.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate y'all watching.